Welcome everyone to the YouTube channel. This is Toy-Nutz. Today, going to be looking at the new NECA Toys Dungeons and Dragons Grimsword figure. Grimsword here is based off an old LJN line from the early 80s. NECA's got the license for doing updated figures, and I'm glad they do because this is a wonderful, fun line. I mean, the front packaging here just looks really cool with that the purples, the reds, and everything. His action pose, but it just looks like it's just. I mean, that just pops with that purple, that moonlight, and everything. Top of the box here has that Dungeons and Dragons original logo and everything. Side packaging with a little picture of Grimsword here. Just looks really cool. And then on the other side here, you got a full body picture of him, and again the original logo for D&D. I mean, this looks really cool. Great packaging. NECA always knocks it out with their packaging, though. Back of the box, again, you see the logo here. And then a little brief description on who Grimsword is in Dungeons and Dragons lore. There's the other figure available in this first wave, and that Warduke looking really cool. I mean, yeah, this just looks like a really cool figure. Cannot wait to open this bad boy up. And the little fun thing that NECA does is I do like that they highlight who the sculptor, fabricator, painter, who helped make the prototypes, who took the picture, who did the packaging and everything. Just really cool effort by NECA to do that. Opening up this front panel here. I mean, look at that. That just looks so cool. They did a great picture here of Warduke on the one side. And then you can see what your figure looks like, so you can make sure there's nothing broken, no paint errors and everything. I mean, it's just beautiful packaging, great looking figure, just mean, evil, very intimidating. Just gotta love the way this whole thing looks in the package. But I'm not a mitten package guy, so I gotta let this sucker breathe. And I'll just take my X-Acto. There's like one piece of tape here on the bottom. Slice that baby open. Be pretty careful. I mean, even though I don't like to keep my figures in the package, I do like to keep the packaging for some of them, especially ones like this. But yeah, we'll just slide them right out with no issues. Here he is. Yeah, he looks really cool. I mean, just like this, still a cool looking figure. You can see the little back package here. You can have like a little backdrop, so when you display them, again, it's very similar to the Warduke one, but this time it's a dark black and blue background. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the detail on him. His sword's kept in the back. Use the X-Acto. It's being held in with a couple pieces of tape. Just slide that, and this little package just falls right off. There we go. Get him to stand, and look at that. The shield with the snake head and the tongue. It looks really cool. Being held in pretty tight with these little bands. Just slice that. Be careful. And then look at that. Look at the detailing. I mean, it has like that damage, but it's also clean. And I mean, that just looks cool. It has a little bit of weight, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be overly heavy. Loving the details on the leather straps. Yeah, that just looks really cool. You can see there's a bunch of little straps holding them in. I slipped those off with the X-Acto, and we'll take the gear off. Really nice sword, good detailing. Again, don't see any paint smudges or errors on that. Put that over here. Then we'll go to this side. I love this little Cobra mace, ball and chain. I mean, this is. Look at that with the tongue hanging out. And the little details on the spike ball is just, yeah. I mean, the spikes are silver. The ball itself is black. It has detailing. I mean, the scales on it. They did an awesome job on this. We got like a little pointy hand. Great detailing on that glove, the armor glove. We got pointy hands for each left and right hands. Pretty cool looking here. And then we got closed fist. And we got a left closed fist. So yeah, we've got a nice assortment of hands. We got And then, of course, he comes with C grips in on the figure. And we got a tighter version of a C grip here. So, yeah, wow. Yeah, look at the detailing. I mean, I just love the brushing, the dry brush effect, and that just, but here he is. Let's pull out Grimsword. Yeah. I mean, look at the detailing on him. I just love how the armor is all beat and crushed. I mean, and they gave it a nice wash. So, yeah, this just, man, and that snake wrapped around him and the head and how the tongue goes up. I mean, yeah, look at this. I mean, wow. Yeah, the pads and how it's painted. This NECA just knocked this guy out of the park. He's got heft to him, but he doesn't feel overly heavy, like he's unbalanced. Again, pretty good articulation, even though he has these pads. There's enough of soft plastic on him so you can get some good bend into the knees. Joints are not overly tight like they usually are with some NECAs. I'm not really feeling any pressure or anything. Rocker ankles, getting some good bend and rotation right out of the package. Didn't have to do anything to heat them up or anything, but it's still probably recommended just to be on the safe side. Shoulder here is a little tight. You can see, yeah, but yeah, good rotation. There we go. It just might be the paint in there, but again, might want to warm that up. Be very careful with moving the arm. The armor doesn't seem to get in the way in the shoulder area. Nice bicep swivel. Elbow's been pretty good. Doesn't seem to be a triple joint, but that's okay. I love this like grip or curled fingered hand on this. It's pretty cool. You can see the joint there in the shoulder. Yeah, I am impressed. I love this figure a lot. This is a cool NECA figure. You can see the hips. Yeah, they're not overly tight or anything. Yeah, this is perfect right out of the box. I got lucky with this one. Okay, the snake armor around the chest there, and that does hinder his chest joint, but it's not much. You do get a little bit of range of motion with it. After playing with them, let's see what we can do, how we can pose right out of the box. Look at that, nice balance. Don't have to play around with it. This is cool. But yeah, look at this. Like I said, this is just pretty much right out of the package. Didn't really try to do anything with him, and he was able to stand after even just goofing off with him. Yeah, this is just a really well done figure. Hands a little tight, but once they pop out, no issues. I didn't feel like I was going to break it or anything pulling it out. We get a better C grip so I can hold a sword. Yeah, nice tight going in. I just like to rotate them to slide it in. Once it's in, let's see how he does with his sword here. You can see nice, good, tight C grip. And it's like, oh, it's like perfect fit for the sword. It doesn't really wobble in the hand or anything. We'll try to get them sort of like on the picture here, but also with that curled finger hand of like, oh yeah, I'm having fun with these figures. Thank you, NECA, for grabbing this license and doing these. Oh, look at this guy. This is a cool figure. I'm loving it, being a D&D nerd that I am. Having these figures when I was a kid, and they were just like a little 5 POA with like a slashing action. To get this is, God, I love this figure. Him and Warduke are going to look so good together on a shelf. I mean, oh, love it. Thank you, NECA. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's try to get him with the shield on. I'm going to change out the hand. I find if it's going to be like the Warduke, it's easier to take the hand off and then sliding the straps for the shield right over the gauntlet so it's on there, and then you just slide the hand on. That's going to really help it. I don't know, I just found it was easier to go over, even though these straps are pretty soft and you have no real major issues. and that I just think it's probably better for the accessory in the long run. But yeah, I'm going to use those the opened hand there to be able to grip the leather straps, and then yeah, there he is with that shield. And now Grimsword is pretty much set for battle. I mean, look at this. Saw he had that little snake tail, golden snake tail there with a loop. That's for his sword. I mean, it looks opened and everything, but yeah, a little tight squeeze. But yeah, it's there's enough soft give in that little golden hook, and it will hold his sword just like that. And then you can give him his Cobra Morning Star here. And yeah, again, it just slides right in. That gripping hand fits perfectly. Yeah, nice little dangle for the yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep him holding this. I mean, I think it looks probably better with the sword, but if you want him with this cobra headed Morning Star, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, I mean, it just dangles and hangs there. So, I mean, if it was a little stiffer chain, so it looks like it's spinning, you could have it hanging up and out. But, I mean, yeah, this is, yeah. So displaying it with the mace or a Morning Star here, it's going to be a little difficult. But, yeah, like I said, I think it'll look better with the sword. But this isn't bad. This is pretty cool. Figure overall is excellent, though. Yeah, this is a fun figure. I mean, look at this. Yeah. I got him here pointing with the pointing finger, sort of, and it's curled enough so it's like more like he's saying, "Get over here." You know, it's like, "Come here, come here, come here." I don't know. God, I love this figure. I could just play with this thing all day. I don't think I could get bored with it. This is a great figure. Highly recommend this line. If you get Grimsword, you gotta have Warduke. If you have Warduke, you gotta get this Grimsword. So cannot wait to see what NECA does next with this line. There are so many cool figures from the LGN line that they can update. Cannot wait to see. Again, buy this figure. Please support this line. These things are so awesome. Gotta love it. Thank you again once more, NECA. You guys are awesome. So with all of that, thank you for watching the video. Please hit that like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these lines. What else you'd like to see from this NECA Dungeons & Dragons line. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and as always, Excelsior!